This year, 2025, has been a wild ride for scientists and explorers. A giant squid, not a myth, a real one, alive and moving, finally caught on camera for the first time. Far away on a forgotten island, researchers uncovered a patterned snake unlike anything they'd seen before. At the same time, buried in ancient stone, they found a hell ant fossil, a giant ant with metal-tough jaws that once hunted alongside dinosaurs. And it doesn't stop there. A fish with a swollen, cartoonish blob head, a jellyfish that looks like spaghetti, and a squid so clear that you can see its brain and stomach floating inside. We even found an animal that looks like a headless chicken swimming, and a tiny toad so small it could sit on your fingernail. Stick around because what you're about to see will change the way you look at life on Earth. Let's dive in. 18. Colossal Squid. For centuries, sailors told stories of giant monsters pulling ships into the deep. Many of those stories were inspired by squids. But a real giant, the colossal squid, stayed hidden until now. In March 2025, researchers from the British Antarctic Survey captured live footage of a juvenile colossal squid swimming in the South Atlantic, near the icy South Sandwich Islands. The baby squid was about 30 centimeters long, but scientists say it will grow up to 7 meters and weigh as much as a grand piano, over 500 kilograms. Its body was completely see-through, glowing slightly under the submersible lights, and its arms had sharp rotating hooks, just like a medieval weapon. The discovery, made using a $2 million deep-sea robot, solves a century-old mystery. Historically, the colossal squid has only been known from dead specimens. The first complete one was found in 2007 near New Zealand. This 2025 sighting was historic because it finally confirmed that young colossal squids live around 600 meters deep, using their see-through skin to hide from predators like sperm whales. By the way, colossal squids have the largest eyes of any known animal, about the size of a soccer ball. 17. 4-foot-long blacknet tree snake, Papua New Guinea. Papua New Guinea has always been a place of hidden treasures. Even David Attenborough filmed some of his first wildlife episodes there. And now in 2025, researchers discovered a brand new patterned snake called the blacknet tree snake, found deep in the forest of Rockeroni Island. It's about 4 feet long and has a strange black net-like pattern across its scales, giving it a camouflaged look perfect for tree branches. Early photos showed its eyes were large and golden, helping it hunt small lizards and birds in low light. Local villagers had reported seeing an unusual black snake for years, but no scientist had ever confirmed it until this expedition. Experts from the University of Queensland said it may belong to a completely new branch of the tree snake family. DNA testing is still going on. 16. New Blobheaded Fish. In Peru's Alto Mayo rainforest, scientists discovered a bizarre blob-headed catfish with a swollen blob-like head. Experts from Peru's Institute of Marine Research said the fish's head may act like a storage area for low-density tissue, helping it float at extreme depths without using energy. Indigenous Awajun communities have long consumed this fish, but it was new to science. The 38-day expedition, led by biologists from San Marcos University, also uncovered 26 other species, including a semi-aquatic mouse with webbed feet adapted to swampy habitats. Scientists have not officially named it yet, but it belongs to the family Cyclorutidae, the same group that includes the famous blobfish, which the internet crowned the world's ugliest animal in 2013. Photos of this fish went viral in April 2025 after several celebrities, including singer Billie Eilish, shared memes comparing it to Monday morning faces. If you like this video so far, leave a like, and you can also check out hybrid animals created by scientists in labs shock the whole world on our channel Forever Green. 15. Flying spaghetti monster. First spotted years ago, but properly filmed again recently, the flying spaghetti monster might be the ocean's weirdest looking animal. In 2024, the Schmidt Ocean Institute, founded by ex-Google CEO Eric Schmidt, found Bathyspa canephera on an underwater mountain off Chile. This jellyfish-like creature has a cluster of tentacles that look like noodles, earning it the nickname Flying Spaghetti Monster after a 2005 internet meme. The noodles are actually stinging cells to trap plankton. It lives on a 2-mile-tall seamount teeming with life. Neon corals, glass sponges, and crabs never seen before. This area is so remote, it's untouched by plastic pollution or fishing. It's not just one animal, it's a saponiphore, meaning it's a colony made up of hundreds of smaller creatures called zooids, all working together. The Schmidt team also discovered 866 new species in 2025, including the guitar shark that you'll see in this video. 14. Hell ant. In April 2025, scientists working in Brazil made a discovery straight out of Jurassic Park, but no dinosaurs this time. Instead, they found the world's oldest known ant trapped perfectly inside a 113-million-year-old piece of fossilized tree resin, or amber. The fossil showed an ancient species called a hell ant, a creature with huge curved jaws that snapped upwards to impale prey. Unlike any ant alive today. Like some ants alive today though, it had wings and it appears to have been a capable flyer. This fossil comes from the Cradle Formation in northeastern Brazil, a place famous for preserving some of the earliest birds, insects, and fish from the Cretaceous period. The fossil is now housed at the University of Sao Paulo's museum. According to Reuters, researchers say these ants hunted like mini predators, using metal-reinforced jaws to trap soft-bodied insects. The find also gained attention in April 2025 after actor Chris Pratt from Jurassic World shared a photo of the fossil on Instagram, calling it real-life bug horror from the dinosaur days. 13. Guitar shark. In March 2025, a huge expedition called Ocean Census, led by scientists from around the world, announced the discovery of a strange new marine species, the guitar shark. This animal gets its name from its weird body shape, which looks exactly like an electric guitar, with a broad, flat front and a long tail. Experts think it belongs to the Rhinobatidae family, making it a close cousin of the guitarfish in race. The guitar shark was found near the Coral Triangle region, one of the richest marine biodiversity hotspots, stretching between Indonesia, Malaysia, and the Philippines. Ocean Census, which plans to catalog 100,000 new marine species in 10 years, confirmed the guitar shark as one of the 866 species identified in just their first major deep-sea mission. CNN Science featured it in their March 2025 coverage. 12. Big boy, funnel web spider. If you thought Australia already had enough dangerous spiders, 2025 added another, and it's a giant. A new species of funnel web spider named Atrax christensi, nicknamed Big Boy, was discovered around Newcastle, New South Wales. This spider is larger than most known funnel web species, with thick black legs and a bulky body. It's also dangerously venomous. The Australian Reptile Park, famous for its venom milking program, which saves around 300 human lives a year, reported that Big Boy can deliver larger venom doses than any other funnel web spider ever tested. Scientists are studying the venom to see if it can be used to create even stronger antivenoms or even new medicines, similar to how funnel web spider venom is already being tested for use in stopping heart attacks. Australia's ABC News covered the discovery heavily because finding a new Atrax species is rare. Most Australian spider discoveries are tiny species found in the outback. 11. Bone collector caterpillar. Found in the rainforest of Oahu, Hawaii, the Hyposmacoma caterpillar isn't just weird, it's chilling. Nicknamed the bone collector, this tiny insect builds its own armor using the dead bodies of other bugs. It drags the exoskeletons of dead spiders, ants, and beetles back to its hiding place and stitches them into a tougher outer case using silk. In March 2025, National Geographic and People.com featured footage showing one caterpillar proudly wearing a shield made from spider legs. Scientists say this is the first known case of an animal wearing pieces of its prey for protection. Dr. Patrick Schmidt, one of the researchers, said it was like watching a medieval knight build his own armor from fallen enemies. Before proceeding to our next selection, we invite you to explore our video on 15 mysterious things found frozen in ice. Now, back to our list.
10. Extremely rare hybrid Rockeroni penguins. When researchers on the Falkland Islands were filming penguin colonies for a BBC Earth special, they captured something shocking: a brand new hybrid penguin chick. Nicknamed the Rockeroni, it's a cross between a rockhopper penguin and a macaroni penguin, two species that usually don't mix. This was filmed and confirmed for the first time in early 2025. The pair's successful breeding, captured in National Geographic's Secrets of the Penguins. The hybrid chick had messy yellow head feathers like macaroni penguins, but stood shorter and had the rugged personality of a rockhopper. Wildlife biologist Dr. Michelle LaRue explained that climate change and shifting food sources may be forcing different penguin species to mingle more than before. According to People.com, Rockeroni chicks were officially recorded after drone footage showed multiple mixed pairs raising hybrid babies in the wild. 9. Black sea devil anglerfish. When you think of deep-sea horror stories, you're thinking of creatures like the black sea devil. This terrifying-looking fish has a huge gaping mouth, sharp teeth that look like broken glass, and a glowing lure hanging right over its head to catch prey. The sea devil's fishing rod glows because of bacteria living inside it. Males are tiny, just 2 inches long, and latch onto females like parasites, feeding off their blood. Until now, it was only filmed thousands of feet below the surface. In 2025, underwater photographer David Jara Bogunya, who once worked with BBC's Blue Planet, this anglerfish was swimming just 50 feet below the surface. Scientists think this one rose to the surface due to underwater volcanic vents heating the water. Sadly, it died shortly after filming, likely from the pressure change. 8. Red sea toad or coffinfish, Chaunacops coloratus. In the deep waters off Chile's Nazca Desventuradas Marine Park, cameras from Schmidt Ocean Institute's ROV captured something truly bizarre: a bright pink, round fish sitting motionless on the seafloor. It turned out to be a Chaunacops coloratus, better known as the red sea toad or coffinfish. At nearly 1,400 meters deep, the coffinfish survives by inflating its body like a balloon when threatened and using a tiny lure on its head to catch passing prey. Its creepy, bloated appearance and tiny legs, actually modified fins, give it the nickname walking balloon among researchers. In 2025, high-resolution footage showed one popping up and squatting like a toad on a hidden underwater seamount, something rarely captured before. National Geographic called it one of the most oddly beautiful sightings of the year. Interestingly, the red sea toad is related to anglerfish, sharing the same sneaky ambush style: sit, wait, and snap. 7. Mystery mollusk, Bathydevius cadactylus. Near the California coast in early 2025, researchers aboard the exploration ship Nautilus made a thrilling find: a mystery mollusk that acts like a Venus flytrap. Nicknamed the mystery mollusk, this strange creature has a large, glowing flower-like body that snaps shut when small fish or plankton float nearby. Its body is completely transparent with vivid neon blue lights flashing along its rim, almost like a sci-fi movie prop. Scientists described it as a cross between a jellyfish and an overgrown carnivorous plant. According to Ocean Exploration Trust, the Bathydevius belongs to a group called gastropods, but its exact place in the mollusk family tree is still unknown. Mbari's advanced cameras captured its neon blue bioluminescence, a trait evolved independently in only 3 sea slug lineages. By the way, Venus flytrap mollusks were first guessed about decades ago, but this 2025 video is one of the first clear captures of one in the wild. 6. Glacial glass squid, Galateuthis glacialis. Imagine a squid so clear you can see its brain and stomach. That's exactly what the glacial glass squid looks like. In 2025, scientists working near Antarctica filmed these incredible creatures striking what they called a cockatoo pose, spreading their arms upward like a parrot's crest. The glacial glass squid is nearly invisible in open water because its body is almost entirely transparent. New footage released by Ocean Census this year showed how they use gentle pulses to float upward, conserving energy in the freezing Southern Ocean. These squids live around 700 to 1,000 meters deep, but warming ocean temperatures may be pushing them into slightly shallower waters, where they've become easier to film. Researchers compare their movement to a slow underwater ballet, soft, ghost-like, and nearly silent. This squid also appears in David Attenborough's newest 2025 documentary series, Frozen Worlds, bringing more attention to life hidden beneath Antarctica's ice. Talking about squids, you can also check out our video on world's most beautiful octopuses and squids. 5. Bioluminescent bobtail squid, Euprymna brenneri. One of the most adorable discoveries from the deep came in 2025 with the Euprymna brenneri, a tiny bioluminescent bobtail squid found off the coast of Madagascar. Although this species was technically discovered in late 2024, the full study confirming it came out in early 2025. This little squid, barely the size of a walnut, has a secret weapon. It partners with special glow-in-the-dark bacteria. The bacteria live inside the squid's body, and together they produce a glowing light that matches the brightness of the ocean surface above. This clever trick, called counter-illumination, makes the squid invisible to predators lurking below. Scientists say understanding this squid's light-producing partnership could someday help create better bio-inspired lighting or even invisibility cloaks for submarines. Its cuteness even got it a nickname in media outlets: the Glow Bean. 4. Sea butterfly. When people imagine sea creatures, they usually don't think of snails flying underwater. But that's exactly what sea butterflies do. In 2025, detailed filming of these creatures in the Arctic and Antarctic oceans showed just how fragile and beautiful they really are. Sea butterflies are small planktonic snails. Instead of crawling on a surface, they have wing-like flaps that help them fly through the water. Their shells are thin and transparent, often no thicker than a human hair. Researchers are worried, though. Sea butterflies are extremely sensitive to ocean acidification, a side effect of climate change. Their shells dissolve easily when water becomes even slightly more acidic. The 2025 Ocean Census report called them the canaries in the coal mine for the health of the oceans, meaning if they start disappearing, it's a serious warning. 3. Pygmy pipe horse. In early 2025, marine scientists exploring the reefs off South Africa discovered one of the tiniest and most camouflaged fish ever recorded, the pygmy pipe horse. This little creature, officially named Silex incosi, is only about 4 centimeters long. The name Silex means cup in Latin, referring to the cup-like shape of the top of its head. It's a close relative of seahorses and pipefish, but has a thicker, stubbier body and a short snout that makes it look like a mini seahorse wearing a camouflage suit. Researchers from the South African Institute for Aquatic Biodiversity found it clinging to algae and seagrasses, blending in so well that it took hours to spot one, even when they knew it was there. National Geographic featured the pygmy pipe horse in their April 2025 issue as part of a special on tiny creatures changing our view of the ocean. Many experts believe there could be dozens of pygmy pipe horse species still waiting to be discovered. 2. Headless chicken monster, Enypniastes eximia. Yes, the name sounds like a joke, but the headless chicken monster is a real animal. In 2025, fresh footage from the East Pacific Ocean showed this bizarre sea cucumber gliding above the seafloor. It gets its nickname because its body looks like a headless chicken floating in water. It's about the size of a football and has a see-through body where you can even see its internal organs working. Instead of crawling on the ocean floor like most sea cucumbers, this one swim using little fin-like structures, flapping awkwardly through the dark water. The headless chicken monster was also spotted during previous expeditions, but 2025 gave us some of the clearest, high-definition videos yet. Its footage became a favorite during World Oceans Day 2025, with thousands sharing clips online and even turning it into memes comparing it to Halloween costumes. 1. Xiwi leaf litter toad. Ending the list with something tiny but no less amazing. The Xiwi leaf litter toad, discovered in the dense forests of China's Guizhou province. This little toad, barely the size of a grape, was officially named after the Xiwi Nature Reserve where it was found. The toad's skin is brown and speckled, making it nearly impossible to spot among fallen leaves on the forest floor. Unlike many frogs and toads that have loud mating calls, the Xiwi leaf litter toad makes soft, chirping noises, almost like crickets. The toad also shows how fragile biodiversity is. Many species like this one could disappear without humans ever even knowing they existed. Interestingly, the same region was once famous for the discovery of the rare Chinese giant salamander, the world's largest amphibian. And that's it for today. See you at the next one on Forever Green.